Motorsports. Welcome to the show. Oh! Welcome to the show. Every rookie, every season pro, one more chance to let the whole world know. Respect earned one lap at a time. Fast cars, good friends, crossing every line. Victory lane or hard luck night. We'll be back when the green flag flies. One community, one racing heart. That's where every champion starts. From the short tracks to the super speedway lights. We're racing together every Wednesday, Friday, Sunday night. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports, where the races become family. Dave-O and Bubba lead the charge with horsepower and unity. Arca Street Stock Speedway monkeys ride one checkered flag, one destination, standing side by side. Checkered Flag Motorsports. 3 leagues, 1 family. Let's ride. Oh! Yeah, Checkered Flag Motorsports. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Wednesday night, fire in the air. Arca warriors better be prepared. Friday light, street stock, side by side. Door to door, nowhere left to hide. Sunday comes, the draft is alive. Speedway monkeys taking that ride. Every lap, every flag unfurled. CFM's racing with the best in the world. Green flag waving, engines scream. Built on passion, built on dreams. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports.
Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like $10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
checkered flag of motorsports speedway monkeys, season number 5. Round number 8. One more round after tonight in the regular lock in the top 6. Like 2 races. More on that here in just a little. They got to tackle Daytona here this A&W Compressor Mechanical Services 200. Dusty. A big shout out to Dusty here tonight, sponsoring tonight's race. Just a big shout out to all of y'all out there in chat. I see Brendan and my brother. That's it. Of course, my brother joining me up here in the booth tonight, so he's not only going to be an eye on Chad as well with going to be helping me call this race. And I know, Bub, I missed yesterday, no broadcast there, but feeling much better after my fail yesterday. I think we're in for a good show tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it. We've got 24, 25 drivers, I believe, if I'm counting it right. Yeah, should be a good one. It's my first time in a long time calling a Daytona night, and so we'll see what happens with these drivers. It's been a while since I've helped you broadcast at CFM, so.
Yeah, of course it's always good to have you. I know you don't really do any interviews or anything, but, you know, it's always good to have that extra pair of eyes out there on the racetrack, keeping an eye on these drivers as they go, 180, 185 miles an hour around the track. And, seeing some drivers out here, I don't know, I think they're trying to figure out what these trucks can do here tonight. Maybe trying to press the issue just a little bit, what they can and can't do, but I think when we get into qualifying in the race, it'll be a little bit more tamer for the most part. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. There's our buddy Steven. He did pop in.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yep. Steven out there I'm sure for it, we'll have to get this. Definitely keeping an eye on the Facebook and surgery. That knee replacement. Don't know if it's right knee or left knee. I don't know if you ever really said, but regardless, it's still a knee replacement. But got those pre-race analytics pulled up here tonight. Air temp of 72, track temp of 77. Of course, laps with CFM does. 100 miles out here tonight. Unlimited tires, 50% fuel. At about 50 laps roughly on fuel on a run. The tires should pretty much wear down tires. But it's the truck, so pretty calm when it comes to tire wear. A pit road here, of course, at Daytona, 60 miles an hour, pace speed of 70. Taking a look here at our point standings coming in this afternoon. Like I said, one more race in regular season, and then we'll lock in the top 16. But right now, Rick Seabrand's up at the top spot. They're moving up a spot into 5. Rick's out a spot into 19 behind Rick. Mark Man up a spot into 3rd at 213. 3 behind Sanchez. James Mayer up 2. 4 behind Mark Man. Anthony English staying in 5th at 204. 5 behind James Mayer. Paul Savant down into 6th at 201 behind Anthony English. Les Levy staying in 7th at 198. 5 behind Paul Savant. And then our one and only tie in the top 16. Donald's up a spot and Nick down ace at 95 and both behind Russell Hancock or Russ Hancock as we scored. They're in 10th at 187, down 8. Not down 8 spots. His 8 behind Wing and Stewart. John Stevens down a spot into 11th at 186 behind Russell Hancock there. First Brian Baker up a spot into 12th at 184. 2 behind Sean Stevens. Dana Osborne down 3 and 13th at 183. 1 behind Chris Brian Baker. Lynn McNeese of 4. Right in the top 16 at 14th at 169. 4 behind Dana Osborne. Bubba Winningham staying 15th. 7. 2 behind Lynn McNeese. And David O down 3. Top 6. 7. 10 points behind Winningham. drop weeks and everything will play into a factor as well going into, after next week's race, the Firefighter Cancer Network Russ Hancock there. That is at Talladega. That is the final race of the regular. They call the Spark Cup, which races in the top 16, and then 8 drivers eliminated after that go into races. Spark Plug Cup again, I guess what they're calling it, but 2 races in round of 8, and 4 drivers after those 2. Then we go into the top 4 drivers. Where they will battle it out for 3 races round a 5 champion. But they got to get through next 2 races first, tonight and next week. They, can really finalize the top 6. Looks like we got more drivers popping in here as we get closer and closer to qualifying here. So,
you got some complaints that you're cutting out all across YouTube.
Cutting out all across YouTube.
Yep, according to Steven. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not either. But we'll try that and see if that works. All right. Well, hopefully I got it figured out here, but keep an eye on it here as we get closer and closer to 5. We're going to step aside, play our national anthem here tonight, folks. Qualified will be underway when we come back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, 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 brave.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here. Gonna probably have to finagle with the OBS here until we can get it figured out. But let me get this all squared away here. Like we've got Les Levy, Bubba Winningham, David Palmer, Chris Breidenbaker, Weston Dorf, Russ Hancock, Robert Amberall, Jason Kinzer, Dusty Burkhart, Dale Rapp, just to name a few, coming out on to qualify.
Steven said you sounded much better.
Might have been a bad connection. It's still cutting in and out.
qualifying times are going to start rolling in here shortly.
Yep. Not as bad. Well, that's good. We'll keep an eye on it, and I got to keep an eye on OBS here too, because that's where I do all my configuring and everything. So.
And here we go with the qualifying times, folks. Starting to roll in. Adam Kilday, 5/1000ths of a second over Les Levy right now.
Right. Yep. I'm gonna have to get all this faded out here.
Uh-oh.
Yep. All right. Yep. Adam Kilday. Yep. Right up ahead of Les. Andy Brigante there in third. Ethan English fourth. Dan Osborne right now in fifth. Kilday cheats. John Stevens in fifth. Dan Osborne in sixth. Waiting on, it looks like, Kevin Spencer, Logan Shore, like David O going up into third. Logan
8,000ths of a second.
And shall not be named, old Rick Sanchez out there on the track. Right now, Adam Kilday, though, up in the top spot here.
Above Bubba Winningham, 0.08. He's at the legal limit. I just had to say that.
I don't know. And down to the final minute left here in qualifying, and Rick Sanchez going up into the sixth spot. Trying to see if Kilday is in Discord.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, man. I don't see him.
Okay, yeah, I don't either. We're it down and in the garage. And all right, well, the final 20 seconds left here. They're going to be getting on the grid here. Jason Kinzer not coming out. Rick Seabrands, Andrew Schroeder, Mark Mann, Donald Stewart, Lynn McNeese, Jason Kinzer, Michael Pratt, Brian Eschball, and James Mayer not qualifying. But Adam Kilday going to come away with our pole here tonight. Still trying to do some adjustments here. Now, I do not see Adam.
No, I don't either. I've been...
All right, well, let's go ahead and get them on our grid. Yeah, he probably is. All right, well, here we go. Adam Kilday with the pole out here tonight with a 55.54. Congratulations to Adam on pole. Les Levy going to start on the outside of him in second. David O in third. Andy Brigante fourth. Anthony English fifth. Rick Sanchez sixth. Sean Stevens in seventh. Dana Osborne in eighth. Tyler Hegg in ninth. And Russ Hancock 10th. Dusty Burkhart, our sponsor out here tonight, and he is going to start in 11th. Kevin Spencer in 12th. Bubba Winningham 13th. Chris Breidenbaker 14th. Logan Shore 15th. David Palmer 16th. Robert Amaral 17th. Del Rappin 18th. Jerry Bergeron in 19th. And Joshua Westendorf in 20th. Rick Seabrand's 21st. Donald Stewart 22nd. James Mayer 23rd. Mark Mann 24th. Jason Kinzer 25th. Michael Pratt 26th. Andrew Schroeder 27th. Lynn McNeese 28th. And rounding out our field here tonight is going to be Brian Eschball there in 29th.
Adam Kilday, he's online in Discord, but he's just not in the room.
Yeah, he is probably in another.
I checked over on OP. He's not in the room over there either.
He's probably in another Discord then. If he's not in OP or in CFM, then he's probably in another one.
That's all right. $29 drivers.
Yeah, pretty good field.
Yeah.
Mark Mann, round 1 winner. Vicente, round 2. Adam Kilday, round 3. Rick Seabrand's round 4. Paul Servant, round 5. Rick Sanchez, round 6. And then last week, Rick Seabrand's got another win in round 7. Who is it going to be in round 8 here tonight for the A&W Compressor Mechanical Services 200? Will we have a repeat winner? Or will, somebody else grab their first win of the season? 80 laps, 2 fast repairs, 2 GWC attempts, if we need be.
You said tonight was the 8th race?
Tonight is round 8, yes.
Round 8. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and pick the number 88 since tonight it's the 8th race.
Number 88. Do we have an 88?
Yes, it's Brian Eschball.
Brian Eschball. Now, starting at the tail end, probably not a bad place to start either. And here we go. Pace car will dive off down to the safety of pit road for the first time. Hopefully the only time here tonight. We will find out in a very short time. As the green drops, here we go. Boogity, 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 folks. We are racing here tonight at Daytona.
Awesome drivers, so.
Yes, we did. I'm showing 27.
Yep, that's what I'm showing as well. So.
All right, well, Adam Kilday still leading the way here. Anthony English in tow right behind him. Les Levy on the outside. Right now, the bottom line.
We lost David Overstreet. His connection dropped. Yeah, due to upload packet loss.
Oh, no. And our first lap. Ooh. Oh, that was to Les. Yep, Les Levy got the first lap here tonight. He sure did. He took it away from Adam Kilday, who was on the bottom. Gotta turn that down. It's blowing out my eardrums. Sorry about that, folks. I even turned down the master volume, and it's still blowing my eardrums out. As long as y'all can hear it.
Reconnected, but he ain't showing back in ATVA.
That may take him a minute.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be a few laps down when he gets back.
Yeah. what's going to hurt is if he does not get any yellows. We're trekking down the laps, though. Adam Kilday still looking for his first laps here, and it looks like he might do it with the help here. Yep, and he is going to lead his first lap here on that lap. The help of the 62 of Les Levy. Adam keeping that truck as wide as possible, sees the run. He goes where the run is at. But here comes the 62 on the outside now with the help of the 13 of Andy Burgante, the 343 of Russ Hancock as well. Kevin Spencer on the outside here. And it looks like old Rick Sanchez has joined the festivities up here yet again. Yeah, he started 6th, he's running in 5th, so he's gained a spot.
They gained a yard. Oh, wait.
They gained a yard. Little Giants, folks.
Yep.
No Eric, no Melba. Eric might be working. It's like single file though back here from about Bubba on Winningham. From about Bubba on Winningham. Bubba on Winningham. That's a new one.
Oh my gosh. Lord.
Bubba Winningham on bat.
All right, we got David over.
I'm not all here apparently.
There's Eric.
Robert Amaral. It's like still single file back here too. Not a whole lot going on. David O kind of found himself on the short end of the stick here. Started 3rd or qualified 3rd, but unfortunately had that dropout. That kind of sent him back. Yeah, if he doesn't, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. He's going to need some yellows.
Yep.
Ooh, as the 85 starting to pull back here, Adam Kilday. He might be falling back. I don't know if you want to fall back too far, but he could be trying to fall back there to maybe help out David O. But David O is way back there.
Yeah, he's not even caught up with the pack yet.
No, and he won't by himself.
No.
I read that wrong. I thought you said, howdy, Miss Steven. I totally read that wrong.
Miss Steven.
Totally read that wrong. I glanced over it, that's all I seen. Lap 7. Yeah, David O. Yep, 4 laps down. He is way back behind the field here. Jason Kinzer. So Andy Burgante, they're going to be heading down into turn number 1 here momentarily. That lead pack. And David O. is just going to be coming out of turn 4. So, I mean, he's nowhere at the moment in trouble from going another lap down, but I mean, it's not going to take a whole lot. Well, there comes David O here now. Yep. Coming out of turn number 4 here. Andy Burgante is coming out of 4 now, so yeah, never mind. On the back stretch. And Andy Burgante's on the front stretch. So, you know, they're coming, but right now David O needs some help. Dorkfish. Well, if I'm Dorkfish, then you must be Dorkfish Jr.
Dorkfish Jr. You called him Miss Steven. It reminded me of that song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember the song.
Yeah.
Lap 9. I remember, we're going to be at pit stops about 15 to 20 laps, so they're going to be coming up on lap 10 here. So we're at about 5-6 laps, going to be within that window, and they are still side by side. He's leaving on the outside here with Russ Hancock and that number 8 of Dana Osborne on the outside as well. Everybody else single file, but these guys right here are still keeping it side by side. Not a whole lot at the moment going on, but we are going to have to watch as the fuel kind of starts to wear off even more. These trucks tend to get a little bit squirrely.
What was the fuel percentage? I forgot.
It's 50%.
50, okay.
Yeah, they run 50%. Now, I don't know if they run that throughout the whole season, chase included, or if it's just 50% in the regular season. I don't know. Won't know until we get to the chase. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'll be keeping an eye on Facebook throughout tomorrow, and I might even send Jamie a message throughout the day, seeing how you're doing. I don't even remember them doing that to me in my surgery, to be honest with you.
It might not have, though. I don't know.
I don't know. If they did it when after I was knocked out. So. Well, that just leaves. Oh, Les Levy blinking out. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, 4-3 right behind him too. Russ Hancock right there, and that could have either been good or bad. It probably could have been bad.
Oh yeah, especially what we've seen a few nights ago.
Oh yeah. Now it looks like the 3-4-3 of Russ pulling it down to the bottom. That leaves Les out there on the outside by himself, single file until you get back here about, Lynn McNee's going to try to make a run here on the outside. He is picking them off one by one here. Doing a really good job. Lynn is one of the drivers that definitely can do it. Looks like Mark Mann jumped outside, top side here as well. Here comes the 48 of Schroeder. This is at the tail end of the field, so... And Rick Seabrand's going to join them there on the top side. As they are getting ready to pit here in a handful of laps.
It's single file, most of it.
Oh, Steven will be out before midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At 14, folks. Looks like Lynn McNeese has found the bottom again, once again here. Single file from the front to the back.
Yeah, they're about ready to pit.
Well, James Mayer has already came down. And I think he missed his box.
Oh, no.
It doesn't show a box time, so he might have missed his box.
Mine is showing 1/10. He was in there for 0.1 seconds.
Oh, mine's not showing nothing, so wow. Interesting. I have a feeling we'll see him come back down pit road at some point. Lap 15 here on the back stretch. Single file from the front to the back. So really, I think everybody's just kind of buying their time here. It looks like Brian Eschbaugh and the 41 of David Palmer working together back here, 25th and 26th. Jason Kinzer. And here they come. Yep, Andy Brigante going to give up the lead here. He's going to bring a handful of drivers down with him. Going to be Sean Stevens, Tyler Haig, Adam Kilday, Dusty Burkhart, Les Levy, Michael Pratt, Donald Stewart, Brian Eschball, David Palmer, Jason Kinzer, all down pit road here with him.
Well, I wonder what would happen if they all would have came down.
Well, if they do it right, I mean, they could get down safe, pretty safe. But you've got to do it right. You got to be in communication with everybody that's coming down with you. Everybody's got to be on their toes. Looks like we're gonna have a big, we're gonna have a big group coming down. Dana Osborne spinning out. The 101 spinning out. Dana having all sorts of problems. No yellow yet, and it's not going to be a yellow. Logan Shore having a problem. Yep. Yep. And Dana, going to have to go all the way around. That's going to hurt. All right, well, Andy Brigante and company is already back out onto the track. They're hitting the line here. Looks like Joshua Westendorf has a black flag, probably speeding off of pit road. That will definitely hurt as well. No, because he didn't lead that lap. I think Dana Osborne ran out of fuel, too.
Oh, no.
Yep. Speed really dropping for that number 8 of Dana Osborne. He is on the apron.
Oh, I don't know if he's going to make it or not.
I think he'll make it. He's got a little bit to go going down pit road, though, so... Yeah, there he goes. Dana's coming down. Joshua has to come back down for the black flag. Looks like Michael Pratt has taken his truck behind the wall here. Bubba Winningham with a black flag as well. More than likely. I don't foresee any passing under yellow because, well, we didn't have a yellow, so... Anthony English up front. He's led a couple of laps here. He's going to be leading his 3rd lap there at the line. As he goes to the top side here, that's going to give the lead up to Rick Sanchez. Looks like Rick's going to go up top side. Going to give the lead up to Eddie Brigante.
Well, 45 seconds, so.
Yeah, that's a hold. Bubba Winningham must have just had a pass through.
Michael Pratt, he left because he had a packet loss.
Oh, no.
So, yep.
Oh, they moved it to 8 a.m. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, that means you gotta get up pretty early to go get checked in then. All right, we got a couple of packs here. So this front pack consists of Brigante, Kilday, Stevens, Sanchez, and English, with the 101 of Logan Shore and the 95 of James Bear that has made it in. 13 laps down, made it in here. Gonna definitely need some cautions. That's that front pack. And Rick Seabrand's leading this group back here. This is, Rick Seabrand's out of the wall!
This is going to bring out caution. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, and as soon as I get back here to Rick, start talking about him. He end up getting into a wreck. Well, what happened? It looks like the 84. Oh, it looks like the 343 and the 4 made some contact there, but I think Rick was already a little squirrely. He's a little squirrely, but he's all right. He keeps getting square. Oh, 343. It looks like definitely come up as well right there. And there's some contact there between the 343 and the 4 right there. And that is going to shoot. It's going to get Rick loose. And then the 84, nowhere to go, is going to end up finishing Rick off like a Yeti cooler. And that is going to shoot Rick right up into the wall. Looks like the 84 of Lynn's going to get some damage. 93 is going to get caught up in it. The 634 is going to get a piece of it as well. Oh, all right. Well, the first yellow. Up toward the front, yeah.
Yep.
In that second pack. Well, this is going to stack them all up back together.
Yep. David might get a lap back.
Let's see.
Oh,
No, because Logan Shore is the lap down.
Yeah.
But Logan was involved in that, I believe. We will see what happens.
The 101.
Yeah, was the 101 involved? Well, let's see what happens here. No, 101 wasn't involved. So the 101 is going to be able to get his lap back here. So.
Yep, he was just waved around. So.
Yeah. So Logan Shore back on the lead lap. Now Joshua Westendorf is also going to be a lap down, but he's going to be back on the lead lap, it looks like, with the help of getting around everybody. Oh no, he's going to have to let everybody come back around. I don't know if he beat everybody out before they hit that timing line there. We will see. You know, James Mayer is run up ahead here. He did not come down. He'll get one of his 12 laps back here, or he's already got his lap back here, so he'll be 12 laps down.
How is he 12 laps down?
Because he got in here late. I think he lost connection. Either that or he forgot the grid. Not sure.
Yep.
But yeah, 12 laps down.
We'll need 12 cautions for you.
Yeah. Well, we'll need more than that.
Yeah.
If we go just caution-wise, because David O's 3 laps down now, so.
I don't know if Michael's coming back or not.
He's at the moment showing 6 laps down. So here in about 6 laps, though, it looks like James Mayer will pick that position up over Michael Pratt. That was a good little run there. Now, Andy Brigante, though, is going to be our leader. We'll see here if James Mayer comes down. He was out there 9 laps.
Les Levy's still breaking in and out.
It looks like James is going to stay out. So, no, never mind. He's going to come down.
A couple fast repairs were used.
David O got a black flag, but that's entering a closed pit, I believe. Not sure. Either that or he was speeding. One of the two.
Les Hancock and Rick Seabrand used a fast repair. Chris Breidenbaker as well. That's all I see.
Probably those that was involved in that caution there, more than likely.
Yeah, at least they have one more left.
Yeah. Well, laps are off on the pace car here, so Andy Brigante, Sean Stevens, Rick Sanchez, Anthony English, Les Levy. That's our top 5 here. Coming to the restart. Lap 25. So far, been a very, very solid performance by everybody out here tonight.
Yeah, it was a good green flag run.
Yeah, solid green flag run. Got some green flag
Pit stops.
Pit stops, yeah. Or got a green flag pit stop.
Yeah. Pace car should dive off. Yep, there it goes.
There it goes, yep. And here we go, back into the start zone once again, and there's the green. Everybody going to be on the loud pedal, hopefully not getting on the loud pedal too loudly, as we don't want to see any tire spin or anything. They are going to pick up speed here pretty quickly. Comes with the territory, bub. We're getting old.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be it. I tell you. I woke up at 7 o'clock. I was like, I am not getting up.
Nola out there didn't know this existed until a friend showed you, huh?
Oh, well, welcome.
Glad to see you out in chat. May I ask who the friend is, and do I know this person? We are setting here, so 3 wide back here. Oh, there's the 3 wide of the 101 of Logan Shore on the outside of this mess.
Oh, he slid right up there too. Something right up there.
We still got Logan here on the outside. Rick Seabrand's in the middle. Whoa, 84 Lynn McNeese coming up on the back end of the 4.
3 wide.
Yep, that is the 8. That's Dana Osborne on the outside as well, in that Skull 8 machine. Trying to get on him here. There we go. Oh, here we go. 3 wide again up front. That is the 46 of David O. Driver of the 77. Chris, yep. Glad to see you out in chat. And we're still 3 wide back here. Oh, man, David O, gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, you got 3 wide, 3 goes deep.
Yeah, and, you know, David already being just 4 laps down, you know, he's trying to get his laps back the old-fashioned way. He's getting around the leaders. He's got some help. He's gonna have a little bit more help, though, but he's making it work. Yeah, net code is a real possibility when you got 3 wide.
You blink the wrong way, you're going into somebody.
Exactly. We're still watching the 3 wide here, and David O, the 46, the 101 of Logan Shore, and the 8 of Dana Osborne.
This is when you issue a 3 wide warning.
The 3 wide warning. We got 3 wide up front. David O trying to do everything he can to get his laps back here.
Getting a little tight right now.
Yeah, we're still 3 wide though. Oh, 52 in the 1. Oh, 52 down into the 1. And unfortunately sent Jerry down onto the apron to 52. That was Dale Rapp. Everybody was able to get back on the track. Jerry didn't lose a ton of spots, but you know that definitely is not the friendly way of losing spots. Nova, how you doing, Nova? There she is. Close. Lap number 30. Been out here at about 6-7 laps. Well, Westendorf has been out here 13.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
He's going to have to, you know, he'll be one of the drivers to come down here quite earlier than everybody else under green flag conditions. But, you know, if we get that dreadful yellow, then, you know, it won't hurt him too bad. Nola. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
Yep.
Heard that one before. It's actually on every vehicle's mirror, to be honest with you.
Only the right side, though.
Yeah. Jason Kinzer with his first lap lead here tonight. And it looks like, woo,
Oh,
David!
somebody get off here with. Oh.
David, hang on to it. And he did. Oh, he did.
Wow,
oh, he's still having problems.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, man, that shook everybody up. 3 wide, almost 4 wide. Now the 1-0. Oh, no, we got Bubba going around. Bubba Winningham going around. No yellow yet. No yellow yet. There it is. There it is. Yep. Looks like Dale Rapp also going around, but let me get on Bubba Winningham. It looks like him in the 52. That is, I believe, Dale Rapp, but we are going to go back here a little bit further because, you know, I think everybody was trying to just make a move up here after the little hiccup there, and David O trying to save it every which way there from the left and to the right, and he did a pretty good job of it. And then as Bubba Winningham is coming up to the outside, you got the 101 on the bottom, you got the 52 right there, and right there, and just the slightest bump there from the 52. And I don't know if Dale was anticipating maybe David O was going to come up a little bit further or what, but Dale Rapp definitely come up and then bumped Bubba a couple times, and you know, unfortunately that sent Bubba almost around and over, and Dale Rapp also going to get caught up into it. He's going to continue to try to, oh, and it looks like he caught the 4 of Rick Seabrands here, and then Sean Stevens nowhere to go. And I don't know how in the world Andrew Schroeder got through that, but he did. Man. All right. Well, another yellow here. And that is going to help out. No, he is coming down pit road, so it is not going to help him out at all.
Yeah, everybody came down.
Yeah, everybody came down, yep. Except for James Mayer, who did not. looks like he might have got one of his laps back here because David O come down pit road. So that's going to put James 12 laps down. David O still going to be 4 laps down. Jason Kinzer going to be off of pit road first, followed by Kevin Spencer, Lynn McNeese, Dana Osborne, Chris Baker, Dusty Burkhart, Logan Shore, Donald Stewart, Russ Hancock, and Jerry Bergeron rounding out our top 10 here off of pit road. Let me see here if I can find our sponsor here tonight. There he is. Dusty Burkhart, buddy, got a copy.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Doing all right, man. Well, looks like everybody having fun down there on the track here, but yeah, running pretty strong out there here tonight, Dusty. Talk about it. How's the racing going for you? And of course, big shout out to you sponsoring tonight's race, and kind of talk about it.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, running good. It's a lot of fun. It's nice to be back on the an official super speedway. We've been away for about a month, so it's good though. We racing hard and got lucky there to get away from that wreck behind me. But trying to stay up here in the front for a little bit. I got some spots to gain.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like I did see you came down pit road, but you didn't stop. Are you going to come back down, or are you going to stay out?
No, I stopped. I filled up gas and
okay.
Good to go.
Okay, the ATVO's acted up then. So
yeah.
Alrighty. Well, it looks like you're gonna restart 6th here, or roundabout somewhere around in there. So, still got a little bit to go here, but getting closer and closer to that halfway mark, Dusty. So, hang in there, see what you can do out there here tonight, buddy, and good luck for the rest of the race.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll talk to you then.
I will. Good luck. Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud. All right, well, I think I put him in the right room. If I did not, well, they will find out here once we go green.
Why can't you remember what rooms you bring them out of? But you can remember everybody's cornhole.
I don't know. I don't know. Belva out of the cold air, huh? Nola out there saying he'll send it. He is talking.
Yeah, I don't know why my mic's messing up.
I couldn't tell you. I've got you turned up, so
a bit low. Let me turn myself up.
How's he a bit low? I've got him turned up to 161% Discord.
Turn myself up on Discord to 60. I can't go any higher. I get feedback.
Yeah.
Better not be my mic. It's a brand new headset. Okay, good deal.
All right, well, here we go. Pace car out of the safety of pit road. I've been about the safest spot so far. Here we go. Green's back out. I say safest spot. We did have that little hiccup coming down earlier, but... One day he says. Oh man. Evan Spencer on the outside here, side by side. Now we unfortunately know what what can happen when yellows start to fly. We don't like seeing it.
One right after another.
Exactly. We hate that. But unfortunately that does happen.
I call that a caution fest.
And that's unfortunately what it usually turns out being when you have one caution right after the other. body is way up. That is the 41 of David Palmer, way up there, close to the wall. Right. Oh, 3 wide. Here we
Three
go
wide,
again.
yep.
Yep. 101 of Logan Shore back out onto the outside. Look like at the moment anybody's going with him, but we'll see. He can make it work and make it stick. You know, do it. Still think it's a little bit too early to be doing that, but, you know,
Three
that's
wide
just...
mid. Got 3 wide mid pack too.
Yeah, that's just, you know... Whoa, getting door to door. That's back here with David Palmer. You know, but I'm just a broadcaster. What I say is, you know, usually thrown out the window. So, you know, like a water bottle. Oh, they listen to me about as well as they listen to everybody else.
Yeah, everything you say to me goes in one ear right out the other.
Exactly. All right, well.
At least I don't ignore you 80% of the time.
It's only 79.9% of the time.
Of course, yesterday you had an excuse. You didn't feel good, so.
Exactly. 101 still out there on the outside, though.
Yep.
Nobody really going with him, but he's making it work out there. And the closer and closer he gets to the front, though, somebody's going to have to give either that front or the bottom. If nobody gives an inch, then it's not going to be pretty at all.
Does he not have anybody to help?
Logan Shore, just nobody's out there helping him. Nobody's out there on the outside. I mean, he's in the draft of the 69 of Dusty Burkhardt here, who's right up ahead of him. But nobody is on the outside 3 wide with him. But he's making it work, so... And they're back side by side here. No 3 wide as of yet, but he is still caught up on the outside. 3-4-3 down there on the bottom. Russ Hancock. 4 of Rick Seabrands. Right in tow with the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. And you got the 44 of Anthony English right there. Now they're 3 wide again.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Yep, and I had a feeling this was not going to end well. And it did not end well. All right, well, I'm afraid the MaxspeedTV jinx has struck because the 69 of Dusty Burkhardt was involved in this. So let's see here. We'll get on Logan because he was on the
You're just
outside.
gonna have to stop talking to people.
I know, right? So it looks like Logan was coming up onto the outside of the 69 here.
Several meatballs, too.
Right there it was. Looks like they were 3 wide here just for a second. The 3-4-3. Looks like the 69 might have came up. Might have been a little bit of net code there too, but definitely contact. And that ended up turning the 101 of Logan. And unfortunately, we seen the mayhem that ensued behind him. It looks like the 4 of Rick Seabrands going to get involved in this. The 46 of David O. The 48. The 84. The 44 is going to get a piece of it as well. The 03 of Robert Amaral. 52 is probably going to get some damage from it. Well, shoot.
Yep, it's Caution Mayhem, and it's not brought to you by Allstate either.
I would say it's Caution Mayhem. It's just Caution's coming out in the back end of Kevin Spencer's truck. Spank me here. That's what it says.
Gosh. Zoom in on his on the back. I say NCAA.
Yeah.
That is cool.
NCAA March Madness. He's got March Madness Final Four on his car, but I was more thinking of on the back. Looks like he might be a NC State fan, because he's got NC State on the back left corner. So I'm not sure. Yeah, he's an NC State fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's got NC State on the hood of his car too. But yeah, on the back end of the truck, he's got "Spank Me Here."
Gosh.
So Kevin Spencer, though, doing a really good job, though. We are halfway, though, here tonight, folks. So big shout out to Dusty Barcard out here, sponsoring tonight's race, the A&W Compressor Mechanical Services 200, round number 8 here of the checkered flag of motorsports Speedway Monkey, season number 5. Like I said, one more race in the regular season after tonight. Next week, the Firefighter Cancer Network 212, sponsored by Russ Hancock. I think Russ is a firefighter. I think. That one, of course, will be at my all-time favorite super speedway track, Talladega. I love Talladega. All right, well, the lights are off here, bub, so
Yeah,
looks
we'll
like
get
going to
started.
be lap 44. Speaking of
A little
44,
over halfway.
speaking of the 44, stranded all the way back here in 26th right at the moment. We got Spencer, Kenzer, Osborne, Stewart, Hancock, Bergeron, Hegg, Schroeder, Palmer, Breidenbaker, Winningham, Shore, Eschball, Livy, and Burkhart. Rounding out the top 15, Rapp, Sanchez, Kilday, Amaral, Stevens, Westendorf, Seabrands, Nick Neese, Bergante, Mann, and English rounding out the top 26 on the lead lap. David Owen, 27th, still 4 laps down, unfortunately. And James Mayer in 28th, 11 laps down. Coming into tonight, looks like I'm trying to find out. See, David O, not the race he wanted here, just, barely into the top 16 here. This is not what he wanted to see coming into tonight for sure. Here we go, coming to lap 44 here. Pace car is down once again, and here we go. Green's back out. Got the loud pedal going on the trucks once again here at Daytona. Yeah, the tire tracks and stuff, they will disappear over time, I believe. I believe that's the way it works. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention. Yeah, I don't.
Get out of my brain.
Pay much attention to it. So, we got the 101 here on the outside, 3 wide once again. Chris Breidenbaker right in the middle. We've already seen this once already. looks like Chris is going to go to the bottom here. Probably going to see more 3 wide pick it up before it's all said and done.
Yep, you got one in the back a little bit too.
Yeah, I see that. And so Mark Mann.
Yep. He's slicing and dicing his way.
Yeah. Mark Mann, Anthony English, Sean Steele.
Somebody's on Mark Mann's bumper.
That would be Anthony. That is the
Of course, he's in a black car.
Yeah. Anthony English right there in the 44, giving that 04 a shove here, trying to get him pushed up to the front. I know Anthony's probably trying to get back up there as well after starting in 5th. Looks like Mark Mann going to move up to the top side here. Yeah, maybe. Now he has no choice.
Yep.
Dana Osmore leading a couple of laps here. Looks like the sun's starting to come up. No, I haven't. Hey, John. All right, Steven. Yeah, if you don't feel like it, buddy, don't worry about showing up and chat, man. I mean, you're going to be kind of zonked out of it and out of it as it is. So, but, you know, if you do pop in, then, you know, good deal. But, you know, I'm not going to, you know, force you to. I'm not going to come to Muskogee and say you have to. Whoa, somebody's in the wall. Yeah. Looks like they were able to save it. I think it might have been the 88. Got into the wall, but here comes Anthony English. He's going to take it 3 wide onto the outside.
Somebody's down on the apron. Yep. It was the red car, but...
Anthony English on the tail of the 77 of Chris Breidenbaker. That shot Chris to the outside. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Facebook, but I'm going to be thinking about you tomorrow. I know any type of surgery is not fun, regardless of what it is.
Oh, it is not.
Like
Doesn't seem like it's been a month and a half since I had mine.
Right. That seems like it hadn't been a year for me, but
yeah,
it
has.
has.
For you, bub.
Yeah. Brian Eschball started all the way back in 29th and running in the top 10 here. Oh, one going around. Here we go. I think we're going to have a yellow. Yep, there it is. All right. Well, it looks like Jerry. Oh, something happened to Jerry.
I took my eyes off the track and that happened.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of pushing. Too much. It looks like Jason was. Looks like Jason got into the back of the one and a little bit of rubbing back here, and that ended up hooking the one of Jerry. And Jerry come back up onto the track. He was not clear. However, I mean, he still has the right to try to come back up, and he was right there and nowhere to go. That's going to catch the 11 as well as the 48 of Schroeder again, caught up in a wreck here. That sent Schroeder down. Did Schroeder keep it off the wall? I think everybody else did. Did Schroeder keep it off the wall? No, he did not.
No, he didn't.
He jetted it right into the wall. I know he tried, but he did not. Man.
He looks like he didn't hit very hard, but
no, but he's got some damage though.
Yeah,
got some rear end damage on that thing. All right, well, let's get back up front here. Now, they were out there about 7, 8 laps. I would imagine we'll see these guys come down pit road. That's going to put them at about lap 75-ish.
Yeah, we got a few coming down.
Now, they can't make it, so they'll have to come down. Now, I don't even think that with this stop they would be able to make it. 15 to 20 laps on fuel, and I think I've seen them come down about lap 15, 16. So, yeah, I don't think they could even make it with this stop.
No, because you got like 30 laps left. So.
Ooh. Yeah, being number is not a good feeling. Yeah, being a number is definitely not a good feeling. I know what you mean, John. I got to pick on you there, buddy. Been a little bit.
First time they did my shoulder surgery, they put a nerve block after I was asleep. They didn't even ask me if I wanted it.
Oh,
Second time, I was like, "You're not doing this."
Yeah.
My entire right arm was numb for like 5 hours.
And Eric says he's a number.
Number.
We're all a number. Yeah, I mean, technically we are. Technically we are. If you ever been to a prison, then you're definitely a number. Well, James the Mayor, get another lap back here. That is going to put him, looks like, well, he's 10 laps down now. So it looks like 10 laps. Let's see if he comes down. Because he has not come down pit road. David O is 3 laps down. He came down pit road here. So, you know, David still has a shot of getting back on the lead lap here, folks. Looks like James is coming down pit road here.
Got a beautiful sunset in Daytona.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it definitely is. And then you have multiple. Yeah. Not wrong there for sure. Yeah. Having multiple numbers in prison. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like Dana Osborne, Donald Stewart, Logan Shore, Kevin Spencer out of Kilday, Jason Kinzer, Tyler Hegg, Russ Hancock, Les Levy, and Dusty Burkhart. Ooh, we got problems under yellow here. Like everybody is able to get it back under control. Anthony English back on pit road.
Well, what's wrong with Anthony?
He's probably just topping off on fuel here just to try to make sure if he has to save some, he can. We're going to probably, under green flag, we might have a few that try to chance it. I don't think I would try, but he may have a few that may take a chance on it, especially if it just continues to go green. Now, if we get a yellow, I would guarantee everybody would come down just to make sure they would have enough to make it under regulation, and possibly maybe even the 2 GWC attempts that we have here tonight if we need to use them. Ever Grover, how you doing out there, buddy? I did see you out in chat. I know. Yeah, I've never been either.
There goes the pace car.
Yep. And there we go. Green's back out. Everybody on the loud pedal. Now the question is, who will try to chance it if we stay green the rest of the way? That is going to be the key. I just don't think you chance it.
No, not with 26, 27 laps to go.
Would it be lap 65? Okay, yeah, I was doing my math wrong. So yeah, lap 65, 66 would be our next round of pit stops. So yeah, you're definitely not gonna have the fuel to make it. I don't know why I was thinking lap 75 would be the next round of pit stops.
No, that's 20-something laps from
Yeah,
now.
they can't go that far. Get
Folks,
some rest, Steven.
Folks, do not listen to my brother's math tonight if
No.
you're trying to get some homework, because you'll fail.
it's totally off.
You'd be better off going to ask ChatGPT.
And I do condone that.
You do condone that.
I do condone that. If ChatGPT was available when I was growing up and in school, by golly, I would be using it.
Oh yes, me too. I got to thinking about that the other day, especially algebra. Oh man.
Oh, I'd be definitely using it. I'd be snapping pictures, loading them up with ChatGPT.
I'd have my homework done in 20 minutes.
I'd be a straight A student. Well, ChatGPT would be a straight A student, but no, I cannot do algebra. I don't see what the point is of putting letters with numbers.
No, I don't either.
No, why do I want to find out where my X is at?
That's funny.
Just saying, you know. Find X. Why would I want to? You know. Just saying. A bit of 3-wide action back there. I don't know how long that is gonna last. It didn't last very long. Yeah.
In that equation, X would be 3. Because 6 times 3 is 18.
No, well.
I can do those. Those are easy.
I don't really care. The only way you're going to use algebra or, trigonometry or geometry or any of that is if you're in any type of architectural design or, any of that. And then even they don't really math it all out. They use a computer to do it. So
yeah.
I don't get it. Oh. All right. Well, we're door to door back here. Got some single file up front, but I don't know how long it's going to last. Dana Osborne, Adam Kilday, Chris Breidenbaker down on the bottom. Chris looking to lead his first lap here tonight. He has not been able to. Been fighting the traffic on the outside. It doesn't look like, unfortunately, he's going to be able to get this lap here. Still got a ways to go, though. We are winding down the final laps here, though. In about 2 laps, 3 laps, we'll be at the 20 to go mark. Whoa, 634, bent out of shape. Donald Stewart, the 44 pushing up a little bit as well. Front row raggy. Anthony English blinking out. Oh no.
Yeah, he gone due to packet loss.
Oh no.
Yep. Yeah, he went in a hurry too.
Yeah, well, he was drifting up, and next thing you know, he gone. Oh no. know Anthony is not happy.
Yeah, and that would not be a good time to bring him up here.
No, probably not. But yeah, he was drifting up, and man, I don't know if he's going to have time to get back in before he goes many laps down here.
Well, he's reconnected, but yeah.
Yeah, he might be. He's going to definitely be a couple of laps for sure. Yeah, he did reconnect. 1 lap down. Got to get back in here as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, it's going to put him in a bad spot, too, because...
Lap down, he's coming back, so...
Well, he's not going to be with the draft.
Nope.
Unless he times it right. Oh, at the stripe, folks. We're going to be 20 to go. Get out of my brain. Now you're doing it.
We do that a lot.
Yep. And there we go. 20 laps to go. Now the question will come down to when do you come down pit road? Been out here at about...
Not to Daytona Day.
Well, it went from night to day, so it started a night race. Now it's morning time, basically.
Now they must have changed their clocks.
So if we can get... they're going to have to pit here with about 5 laps anyway, so that's going to put us at about 15 to go, and they're going to be coming up on Anthony to put him another lap down.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't count him out yet, though, because...
No, we've seen him 9 laps down a while back, and he came out and won the race.
And still come back and won. Now,
that was amazing, too.
Definitely wouldn't count him out, but he's going to need some yellows here to do so.
Uh-oh, we got a wreck,
we
bub.
might have one. 77 going around. Got to be kidding me. There it is.
That was late.
Yeah, just a little bit. Now it looks like the 77 of Chris Breidenbaker. Ooh, I don't think it started, though, up here with Chris. I think Chris was just an innocent bystander, but yeah, it looks like he was. He's going to need some of those dude wipes down there. Best clean pants down. It's on the back of his truck. All gut, no nuts.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, it looks like he was an innocent bystander. It looks like Adam Kilday. Oh, it looks like the 53 of Rapp coming down. 52 of Rapp, my bad. 52 of Rapp coming down into the 85. That shot the 52 down into the 77. Oh, yeah, Chris, just an innocent.
Still can't talk.
Yeah, I still can't talk. Innocent bystander here on this one. Oh, man. So Adam Kilday. Looks like the 96. Oh, looks like Dusty Burkhart going to get a little bit of damage from that as well. Man. Looks like Anthony English going to dodge it for the most part. He is on the outside of here as he sees the carnage up ahead of him. He does slow it down. Well, that's 69 of Dusty. Oh, Dusty's going to get involved in it. He's going to get some damage. Oh, man. All right. Well, it looks like Anthony is going to stay out here. Anthony is not going to get his lap back here as he was not technically involved in it, but he did get some type of X there. So there we go, finding everybody's X's again. So he's not going to get the lucky dog there. James Mayer is going to be able to get one of his laps back here. I think everybody should just, talking about the time thing there, with 17 to go here, I think everybody should just, go with whatever they believe the time should be. If you want to believe it's 8 o'clock at night or in the morning, it's 8 o'clock at night or in the morning.
Care, to be honest. I mean, it don't bother me changing clocks. All I got to do is change 3. Takes me 30 seconds to change all 3 of them. I don't care.
I'm just tired of talking about it. I'm just tired of them doing this and that and the other. Yeah. If you want to go to bed at daylight 30, then go to bed at daylight 30. If you want to go to bed at midnight 30, then go to bed at midnight 30. You want to go to bed or you don't want to go to bed at all, then don't go to bed,
I'm too old for that. I used to could stay up 27, 28 hours. I'm lucky if I stay up 12.
I think it's a little after 9 here, John. I'm in the
9:20.
Yeah, I'm in the central time zone, so why can't we just do away with time zones as well? I don't get that either.
Yeah, whoever came up with this nonsense. Well, I mean, you've got 24 time zones, so.
And you got 24 hours in a day, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all.
I don't know why they just can't say, okay, well, it's Australian time, I don't know, I think they're like 14 hours, 16 hours ahead of us or something like that. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but,
Let's find out. It's 12:19 p.m. Monday over in Australia.
Oh, okay.
So, well, parts of it
whatever
anyway.
time it is whatever time it is. Exactly, Eric. Why do we have all this?
Australia is typically 12 to 18 hours depending on the specific time zone. So Australia has different time zones.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Let's see here.
All right, well, here we go. Dana Osborne, Lee McNeese, Russ Hancock, Logan Shore, Adam Kilday, Rick Sanchez, Les Levy, Kevin Spencer, Tyler Hegg, and Donald Stewart. I'm going to round out our top 10 here. It'll be 15 to go when we get back green.
Can they make it?
Yeah, they can make it. They pitted, so they can make it. They can only make it under regulation. I don't think they would be able to make it any further than that. If we get a caution on 2 to go, right before the white flag, then I believe everybody would probably have to come back down. Yeah. We'll probably have a few that would chance it, but I don't know if I would.
Well, we'll see here shortly.
And here we go. Green's back out. And we are back underway here at Daytona. And Osborne, Russ Hancock, Lynn McNeese. That's right now the top 3. You do have Sanchez on the outside, though, in the number 5. Several drivers up front looking for their first win. Dana Osborne being one of them. Russ Hancock being one of them. Les Levy being one of them. Now, the reason I skipped over Rick, because he does have a win on the season. And I know Rick would love to get another one. Don't think I'm wrong on that. But Dana, Russ, Les, Lynn, these guys really wanting to get a win here tonight.
Three wide mid-pack.
Yeah, that's back here with Mark.
Yep.
Can't call him Batman here tonight. We'll have to call him the Wrangler Man, because that's what he's in. He's in the Wrangler truck.
Bella can't watch.
Belva can't watch. Well, just keep listening and I'll let you know. 13 laps to go. Still got some hanky-panky action back here. Kind of keeping an eye on it. Yeah, Mark Batman. Well, I can't call him Batman here tonight because he's not in the Batmobile. He's not in the Bat car. He's in the Wrangler car. Well, in this case, truck, but... everybody knows him as Mark Batman Man. Try to say that 5 times fast.
I'd rather not. I'll end up cussing.
He's incognito tonight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hawaii has their own time zone, and then Alaska has theirs. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, we got 6 up here. Australia has 3. I just looked it up.
3. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, we're first in something.
Yeah. Well.
I am keeping an eye on the race here, though. Really can't pay attention to chat at the moment.
Well, Bub, actually, we're not first in that. France has the most time zones in the world.
Save it, Lynn. He did. Good job.
France has the most time zones in the world. They have 12.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I guess 1 for each city. No, probably not. I don't know. I didn't even know that.
Eric, I thought you said your math was good. It was. Side by side, both that bottom line led by a Jerry, not really moving right at the moment. Oh, maybe they can get something going here. It seems like they get some ground on the turns, but when they get on the front or the back stretch, they lose some time here. And then again, Jerry could be playing the game here, and it looks like now that bottom line's starting to roll here. Well, that 84 of Lynn McNeese, though, all over the back end. Got the 101 of Logan Shore right behind him. The 85 of Adam Kilday. The 96, 3 wide with the 13 and the 11.
Oh, that's getting close.
Yeah, ooh, Mark Mann gave that 11 or that 13 a little bit of shove. Got him loose a little bit, but Andy Bergante, with the skill driving that he's got, was able to keep it straight. we're going to go 3 wide again. The 11. Whoa, Mark Mann flying up through here with the 11. 13 trying to follow. Yeah, that side draft off the wall can definitely help, especially if you got that inside and the bottom line not really moving. You can definitely slow the lines down, and that outside line just flying around this track. 7 to go. Three wide, about 4.
Oh, somebody's in the catch fence.
Wow!
Somebody's riding that catch fence.
Yeah, I believe. Oh, that is Les. And he is caught in the fence, literally. And, oh, no. All right. Well, let's get a rewind here. And it looks like the 62 and the 11. This is where it's going to start. Oh, and it can also be detrimental here as well, as we're about to see. So it looks like the 11 going top side of here. Sees the opening, and it looks like the 11 of Les started to come up and was not clear. The 11 of Jason was right there, and there is the hook from the 11. That sends Les, and the air is going to catch the undercarriage of the 62 for a second there. Les was riding on top of the 11, but then that catch fence caught him and just kept him up there. And Les, he rides that catch fence for a while, and you see the big pile up there as well. We'll take a look at that here in just a second here. I'm going to go ahead and rewind it, get back here on, who am I going to? How about we go with Donald Stewart here? Sees the mayhem, and yeah, just, man, so many drivers getting involved in this. Mark Mann going to get it as well. The 1, it looks like the 101, the 85, the 11. Donald Stewart, the 11, 77, and several more got involved in that. And Brian Eschball did the smart thing. He just locked it down and just kind of let them do what they needed to do. Oh, man.
I sent you a screenshot of that.
That was it. Y'all want to see that cockpit here?
Might well.
Kind of rewind it here a little bit. Let's get on Les Olivia. Not to pick on Les, but we got a few minutes here before we go back green. So cockpit here on Les. There was really nothing Les could have done, and right there it was. He goes up, around, and he is sideways, literally, on the catch fence. And he stops, and he falls. And, oh, man. And it looks like he is going to get back out there on the track. You did have to use a fast repair, no doubt about it.
That's the second time in the past week I've seen somebody ride the catch fence.
I've seen them hit the catch fence so hard, I think I told you this, that they would
Mhm.
glitch right through it. And, you know, when you glitch right through it, it automatically tows you to pit road.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, automatically. So, well, all right. Well, we are not under a GWC. We are still under regulation here. So it will be 3 to go when we go back green. We got Dana Osborne, Russ Hancock, Andy Bergante, Rick Sanchez, Lynn McNeese, Dusty Burkhardt, Bubba Winningham, Rick Brand, Sean Stevens, and Joshua Westendorf rounding out the top 10 here. Andrew Schroeder, Kevin Spencer, Jerry Bergeron, Adam Kilday, Jason Kinzer, Tyler Hegg, Robert Emerald, Brian Eschball, Logan Shore, Chris Breidenbaker, Mark Mann, top 2021 there. Donald Stewart and Del Rapp rounding out the 23 drivers on the lead lap. Anthony English and now Les Levy, both of them 1 lap down, looking to get back on the lead lap somehow. They're going to need a miracle to do so. David O, 2 laps down. David Palmer, 2 laps down. And unfortunately, James Mayer is not going to be able to get his 10 laps back here.
No,
I think
there ain't enough laps left.
There's not enough laps left, and everybody would have to pit, and they would have to give James 10 waiver rounds.
Well, if we had 10 cautions between now and the end, yeah, admins ain't gonna be happy.
No, we only have 2 GWC attempts, so you know.
Yeah, there ain't enough laps left.
No. Yeah, I'll definitely save the replay of this one. I'll definitely go back and look at it. The flipping win, I've seen it. I've seen a blown engine for the win too, so here we go. Pace cars down again to the safety of pit road. 3 to go here at the green. Green is out. Hitting the stripe. 3 to go here tonight, folks. Now we get a yellow. We will be under a GWC attempt. No doubt about it. And we're going to be under. We're going to
be under 1 anyway.
Yeah, we're going to be under a GWC attempt. There is the caution. Looks like the 03 went sideways. And I was about to say I don't have an 03, but I do. I should know better with CFM. They're really good about getting their numbers. So
I noticed we didn't have any of those hiccups tonight.
No. Right here, it looks like the 03's on the outside, and the 101 coming up. Did the 101 and the 90, is that the 93? Yeah, that is the 93. Did they touch? No,
yeah,
they did.
Or they didn't?
No, they did
didn't.
not.
Okay.
No. What?
Nope, they didn't. I thought they did, but no.
That put the 101 right into the 03, and it looks like the 634 and the 44. This is where I believe the yellow's going to come out right here, and 44 and the 634, and then Mark Mann going to get caught up in it as well. Yeah. Mark Mann. You also had Anthony English that got caught in that too. David O. Oh, he got into the back of the 62, but nothing really he could have done. All right. Well, GWC attempt number 1. Now, you have drivers that have been out here, 15 going on 16 laps. You had a couple of yellows in this. It's going to be close on fuel.
Yeah, definitely.
Jerry has only been out here 4. Jason 4. Adam 4. Tyler 4. Logan, Brian, Chris, Dale, 4 laps. So We're going to see drivers run out of fuel?
That just crossed my mind.
We got about 14 of you. Wow. We got about 14 of you watching, and yeah, we got about 6 likes out there. Lick the like button. I know my brother said he can't, but
No, I ain't looking at my screen.
go ahead and smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Usually don't have any problems in chat. You know, we pretty much have all moderators in chat, so
Yeah. We don't put up with nonsense. Because Bub, you will initiate that ban hammer quick.
Oh yeah, I know, I've done it, and I've done it. I am not afraid to either. I've got that ban hammer locked and loaded at all times.
Yeah, every now and then we'll have an idiot in here, but he don't last long.
No. You may have a 50-50 chance the like button is a fly juice free zone.
I'm good. I'd rather not take my chances. So
that's like a 50-50 shot of not getting explosive you know what from iceberg lettuce nowadays. Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, but y'all should already know it's all over the news, so...
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it, too.
Yeah.
I don't have a gallbladder, so I don't know. I wouldn't know if I had it or not. Anyway, yeah.
Well, all right. Russ Hancock, Dan Osborne, Ada Brigante, Rick Sanchez, Rick C. Brands. Top 5. We got a battle of the Ricks up here once again. And it's a battle of the Ricks up front as well in the point standings. This is the point standings coming into tonight, so...
I was just about to tell you to pull those up again.
Yep, just, this is the way it stacks up here. Of course, one more race. Of course, tonight, you know, that will change. But... Let's go, Rick. Which one?
He got a 2-for-1 again.
He got a 2-for-1 again. Yes, he did. Yep. You're just going to go for Rick.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have a Morty out there. We'd have a Rick, and Morty. I think that's how that went.
I thought it was just Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it is, but we could add another Rick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you're thinking of my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, I might have been. Forgot about those.
Yeah. All right, here we go. GWC attempt number 1 coming up here. Russ Hancock on the outside in the hot tamales machine. 3-4-3. Got the 8 of the skull. Dana Osborne down on the bottom. Green is back out. Here we go. GWC attempt number 1 underway. We get to the white flag. And whatever happens after that happens. We get a yellow before the white flag. Then, well, we'll do it again one more time. Duke it out up front here, coming out of turn number 2. Dan Osborne on the bottom. Rick Sanchez right behind him on the bottom as well. A lot of movement back there. I do not like all that movement.
That is a long back stretch.
Yes, it is. Down into 3. Coming out of 4 here. To the white flag. Here we go. No yellow. White flag in the air.
No yellow.
One more time around. Here we go.
I'm going to play press your luck. No yellow, no yellow, no yellow, and stop. No whammies.
Bubba Winningham Up into fourth. Schroe, we're
Uh
flipping a
oh, somebody's
cherry
flipping.
going topsy-turvy. Russ
Oh, there's a big one.
Hancock, Andy Brigante, Rick Seabrands. We gonna try to get a move being made here by somebody? Yep, here we go.
Here we go.
Battle for the win. And it's gonna be Russ Hancock grabbing the win out here tonight. Andy Brigante in second. Rick Seabrands in third. Andrew Schroeder grabbing a fourth. And Bubba Winningham with a top five here tonight. What a win by Russ Hancock here tonight. Andy Brigante there in second. Two admins. We don't get to interview them because they're admins. I'm just playing. No, we'll definitely talk to them. And Rick Seabrands in third. We'll get the top three up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show here, folks. So just give me a few minutes and I'll get them up here, and we will definitely have a word in with them. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, I've caught up with the top three here tonight. We're going to pull him up here this evening. Rick Seabrands coming into tonight, our leader in the point standings. I think he'll hold it, but we'll see going into the final race next week. But talk about tonight, Rick. I mean, you started back in 21st. I mean, it was here and there, and you had to do your fair share of dodging mayhem. But hey, you overcome and you collected a P3 out here tonight, buddy. Talk about it.
Yeah, super pumped to come out of here with a podium tonight. Especially we were kind of playing. Our strategy changed about 100 times that race. We had to use up. I think by lap 30, I think we were down to our last bullet. But we made it work and was kind of where we needed to be there at the end. And gosh, I can't believe that high line worked so well there like that at the end, man. I was really waiting for a run for that low line to come, and it's just nothing was happening. And man, that high line really cooked there, man. Great job by Russell and Andy on that outside, and yeah, super stoked for a third.
Yeah, I mean, after having to use both of your fast repairs and just overcoming whatever adversity you had to do out here tonight, you were able to keep it clean for the rest of the way, and even grab a P3 here tonight. Going into next week now, the final race of the regular season. At Talladega, a much wider track, definitely a lot of three wide there. Now, I think you're pretty good to go going into the chase, but you got to get through the last round here for sure. Uh, talk about Talladega, buddy. How do you feel about going into it?
Well, hopefully we could show up and maybe not use both of our quick repairs in the first half of the race and at the end there and mix it up, I guess, because gosh, I mean, when you don't have a quick repair left like that, it kind of puts you behind the eight ball there, and you're kind of at the mercy of everything around you. But with our where we finished tonight, and where we were at in the points, we should be adding to that for a little going into Talladega. So if we just go in there and mix it up and see if we can't get a top five, top 10, lock up the regular season, and go into the playoffs as the number one seed for what that's worth, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome race.
yeah.
So I think you're good to go. But like I said, Talladega next week should be a good race, a much wider track. So I think we're going to have you know, I wouldn't say a cleaner race because so that was pretty clean. Yeah, we did have some wrecks, but yeah,
Yeah,
aside from a driver that we won't name right in the wall,
yeah.
but Talladega, I think it's going to make a great race to end the regular season.
Well, you're definitely going to have different agendas next week. You're going to have people just wanting to build a little momentum going into the playoffs, so that aren't already locked in. And then you're also going to have people that are locked in that just want to get through Talladega. And then you're going to have those people that are throwing caution to the wind and all hope on winning Talladega and maybe get a win in your in kind of scenario. And
Yeah.
I mean, anything could be happening next week. But next week's going to be pretty wild with last season or last race of the regular season. There's going to be a lot of different agendas, so
Yeah.
it should be an exciting race for sure.
Well, and it's double points night as
Oh,
well.
well, see, there you go
So
too. I didn't know that either. So that
yeah,
that throws a whole other wrench in the thing there too.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
Oh boy, yeah. Next week's gonna be wild.
I'll
Ain't nobody
talk
gonna want to miss that.
I'll talk more about that when I get done with the interviews here. But yeah, double points night for the top three. So,
Yeah,
but
that's gonna
yeah,
be exciting.
got to be exciting for sure. Well, Rick,
Gonna
awesome
be
job.
exciting.
P3 out here tonight, buddy. I know you got some final thought shout outs, things you want to give. So
It,
Mike
it,
Schurz.
it, yeah, I want to thank CFM, Bubba, David O, all those guys, you for coming out here and broadcast this, all the fans, as well as all the sponsors that help CFM and get these races broadcast. We appreciate that, and all the fans watching.
All righty, Rick. We'll go celebrate P3, buddy. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, bud. Well, all right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our P2 finisher. Andy Bergante here tonight.
That's a lot.
Andy, you were right there. I know, mid conversation. Always, never
Hey,
fails.
right?
Uh, but you were right there, man. I know you made a move on Russ there at the end. Rick was right there with y'all. But man, I gotta say, you started, up front. You had your adversities out here tonight, but you overcome. You collected a P2, buddy. Talk about it. Daytona, second to the last race of the regular season. What was it like down there?
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. That was one of the funner ones that we've done lately. Not too many cautions, so everybody did good. Yeah, that last lap there, I was just following Russ, and I was burning up bad, and I was trying to go to the high side, the low side, just to try to cool it off. And luckily, I had Rick behind me because, he was, taking it easy. He knew what I was doing, I'm sure, and he wasn't trying to pass me or do anything silly. So. But yeah, worked out. I tried to get a run on Russ at the end there, and it just didn't work out. But I had to do something at that point. I was about to blow up.
Oh no. Yeah, that is not what you wanted to do is just blow
Right,
up.
right. Yeah.
That
So
would have not been good.
it was a good race. I led a few of them, and yeah, had a great time. It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I had a great race overall. Awesome job. Of course, next week, the final race of the regular season at Talladega, buddy. How do you feel about Talladega, the final race of the regular season?
Oh, I love Talladega. Yeah, I like the super speedways the most, so that's why I race here. So they're a lot of fun. Uh, Talladega's, just got to get used to the speed limit on the pit road, but it's a little odd. But yeah, it's fun. I
All
enjoy it.
all righty, Andy. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to get before you go celebrate your P2?
Uh, yeah, thanks to Rick and Russ and all my teammates, all the admins for running everything here, and thanks to my wife for letting me do this. And that's about it. Thank you guys for doing what you do.
All righty, buddy. Well, go celebrate your P2 out here tonight, buddy. Good points out for you. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. And he is also the sponsor next week as well, but we'll get more on that here in just a minute. But Russ Hancock, buddy, awesome job on the win. I know you had to fight for it out there here
Sure.
tonight, man. Talk about it from the start of the race. I know you started kind of mid-pack, just inside of the top 10 and 10th, and you had your fair share of problems out there here tonight too. You had to use one of your fast repairs, and you just had to fight for every single bit of real estate out there, buddy. Talk about a hot tamales car or truck, very fast, bud.
Yes, sir. No, it was I definitely, like you said, used one of the fast repairs that was used on accident. I probably could have fixed it without it. I forgot to turn it on. Um, but other than that, yeah, coming from the back to the front, the high line was definitely the way to roll tonight. And I know there was one point there I just got tucked in behind Dana, and all I was doing was maintaining my temperatures and pushing him as hard as I could.
Well, what was the temperatures like? Was they hitting up pretty quick?
No, really, they didn't. As long as I could tuck nose out to the front, to the left and the right, I was able to keep them in the green the majority of the time. Now, when we got close to the end and we were really pushing hard, yeah,
Yeah.
they would jump up pretty quickly. But it was nice because they cool back down quick too. Because as soon as you could put the nose out to one side or the other, the temperatures would drop down back into a reasonable area pretty quick.
Drop down real quickly enough to where you could just tuck right back into somebody and be good to go for, about a lapish, I guess
Yeah,
you could say.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I gotta say, awesome run out here tonight, grabbing the win here at Daytona. Of course, getting into next week, the final race of the regular season, buddy. One real quick question: what was the tires like out here tonight, as well as y'all's fuel? Because I noticed you were out there about 19 laps. Now I know we had some cautions there too. Talk about the tires, and was you low on fuel there?
Was low on fuel when we got to the finish line. As I was doing a burnout, I ran out of fuel. So I was really, we were squeezing to get that green white checkered in, but the tires, I didn't have any issues with the tires. I changed them under a couple cautions, but other than that, when we went in, I didn't change them on the majority of the cautions.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
tire wear seemed to be pretty good on these trucks tonight.
tires usually are not a problem unless you get like into the 87s or something, and then they become an issue.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, next week, the last race of the regular season, of course, you sponsoring it, Talladega, the Firefighter Cancer Network 212. Where'd the name come from, and how do you feel about Talladega?
Talladega, that's why I picked that race. The name, I picked it from, I am a retired firefighter, did it for a career for 20 years, and firefighter and a paramedic. And I'm in a motorcycle club with the firefighters, and that is our philanthropy that we fund. Any donations we make go straight to the Firefighter Cancer Support Network. So that's why I chose that as It's a sponsor for the race for next week.
Okay, all right. Well, a great sponsor. I figured it had something to do with you being a firefighter or something around that area. So,
Yes, sir.
so retired firefighter. Well, thank you for your service. And
Yes, sir.
what you did and everything, and great charity there. As well. So, looking forward to seeing what happens at Talladega next week because, top three, it's double points now for the top three. So I don't know what's going to happen.
It's gonna probably be a mess, but it'll be fun.
Definitely so. Well, Russ, awesome job out here tonight on the victory. Of course, your first victory of the season, man. Any, final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight?
No, sir. Shout out to you for broadcasting these races. We appreciate that a lot, and to the admins and Davo and Bubba. We work hard every week, going through and watching every caution and discussing them, and it's a good group of admins that work together every week to help keep these races running.
Yeah, definitely so. All righty, bud. Well, I'm not going to keep you any longer, man. Go celebrate your victory out here tonight. I'll throw you down there in the big yellow truck. Why it's named that, I don't know, but I'll get you down there, man, so you can do your admin stuff. And, hopefully we'll see you next week at Talladega, buddy. All right. Well, it looks like he might have moved himself. I was getting ready to move him down there, but he went ahead and done it. So, big shout out to Russ Hancock down there grabbing the win out here tonight in that 3-4-3 Hot Tamales machine. We're going to get down here on the unofficial results, of course, pending any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Speaking of admins, top two, Russ Hancock grabbing the win, and Andy Brigante there in second. Rick Seabrands in third. Andrew Schroeder grabbing a fourth here tonight. And Bubba Winningham, one of the admins here as well, grabbing a fifth spot. Kevin Spencer in sixth. Adam Kildare seventh. Dusty Burkhart in eighth. Here this evening, Joshua Westendorf ninth, and Tyler Haig in 10th. Lynn McNeese in 11th, Mark Mann in 12th, Dan Osborne 13th, Chris Brian Baker 14th, Rick Sanchez 15th, Robert Emerald in 16th, Jerry Bergeron 17th, Donald Stewart in 18th, Brian Eschball 19th, and Logan Shore 20th. Del Rapp 21st, Sean Stevens 22nd, Jason Kinzer 23rd, Les Levy 24th, Anthony English 25th, David Palmer 26th, David O 27th, James Mayer 28th, and Michael Pratt will round it out here in 29th. But again, our winner here this evening, Russ Hancock here tonight. Of course, I haven't really brung these up here, but I know they had of course, the Clean Driver Award, which is this is the leads the incident points through the season. We'll take the prize. That is still ongoing. And perfect attendance award. Start every race this season. You will be entered into a chance to win a DSD button box. So that is still ongoing as well. But what we really are going to be looking at for next week is the top three podium finishers receive double points on their race points. So first place will be 86, second will be 84, and third will be 82 because it is doubled from the top for the top three. So you can really gain some points if you are a little bit further back in the standings and you finish in the top three. You can definitely make it into the playoffs with just a podium finish. So next week at Talladega, definitely going to be a wild card there. I got to say, probably nobody is safe when it comes to, with it being a double points night. So definitely, I don't think so, Eric. So definitely going to be a very, very interesting to see what happens at Talladega next week for the regular season finale. Can't wait for it. You know, things are going to change for sure in the points. Going to be a question of, you know, who is going to be in the top 16 after that. So that is what's at stake next week. But again, congratulations goes to Russ Hancock on the win out here tonight. But that's going to do it here for MaxspeedTV. See you tomorrow night for the OP Monday Night Premiere Series right here, 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. You don't want to miss it. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all again, and have a good night.
Yeah, checkered flag motorsports. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Wednesday night.